So today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about Tommie Lee showing up to court drunk and getting arrested again. And is her mother to blame for it? So TMZ has just broke the news that Tommie Lee has just got arrested again because she showed up to court drunk. Now, she was appearing in front of the court today because she was trying to get permission to move back to California. Remember, she's out on bond for facing 7 counts of child abuse. I guess she was at her oldest daughter's school. She slapped her in the classroom, then grabbed her by her hair, drug her down the hall, and slammed her head up against the locker. Originally, she was out on bail. She contacted her daughter after being out on bail when the judge told her not to. So they arrested her again. She was in jail a couple months, and then this time she was released again. And now she shows back up in front of the judge drunk. Apparently, it was obvious she was drunk. The judge immediately ordered a blood alcohol test. The test came back at a 0.16, which is 2 times over the legal limit. They arrested her on the spot, and no bail has been set as of yet. Now, it's apparent Tommie has an alcohol problem. She even addressed this issue on the show. I believe the show suspended her, sent her to get some help. Then the show allowed her to come back. And they allowed her to come back because Tommie has a huge fan base, okay? And I'm one of her fans. And a lot of her fans are saying, this is not Tommie's fault. This is her mother's fault. And it's her mother's fault because of the terrible, unstable childhood that she gave Tommie. Her mother herself was an alcoholic when she was younger. They've never had a stable relationship, and they even came to blows a couple of times on the show. And to make matters even worse, her mother won't even tell her who her real father is. So many of her 3.7 million followers are saying Tommie definitely does not deserve jail time. She needs some kind of program for her alcoholism, and she definitely doesn't deserve 54 years because that's what she's facing. Now, I somewhat semi-agree with her fans. I don't mean to be harsh when I give my opinion, but it is what it is. Tommie isn't the only, first, or last person to have a bad childhood. I was born to a mother who didn't want children at that time in her life. She was very, very young. She did not want children, aka she didn't want me. And I'm sure you could talk to everybody on the planet, and we all had something in our childhood that just didn't go right. But this does not give you a right to be an unproductive citizen just running around town causing havoc, or to turn to substance abuse. Now, I get it. She grew up around alcoholism, and we all have a tendency to gravitate back to what we know best. But at the end of the day, Tommie's got to get her act together. She can't keep going back to jail, ruining her own life, because while her mother was an alcoholic, and that was a bad thing that happened to her earlier on, Tommie has also had many blessings, like her children, being able to work on a television show where you make thousands of dollars. Do you know how many people want to do that? So I say, yes, Tommie definitely needs help. She needs to be in some kind of rehab program, but an intense one with a life coach like Wendy Williams. And if she's not going to do that, then maybe she does need a little jail time. Not 54 years, but she needs something. I mean, she needs to be responsible for her actions. And this doesn't mean I don't like her, people. I like her a lot. But we all need to be accountable, at least in my opinion. And like I say at the end of every video, we all have different opinions. That just happens to be mine. So what I want to know in the comment section today, do you think Tommie needs to be in jail? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button for more stories like these. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.